Omaru Sandamad. My guest is Dr. Anthony Akoto Osei. You served as MP for 16 years. You've not been challenged from your party side. Why did you decide to leave Parliament?
My belief is that after a certain point in time, you need to give room for younger ones to succeed you. Whilst you are there, you do the best that you can, train people to come after you, and leave. I mean, I'm asking myself, how much additional value am I getting from Parliament? Is there any new thing I'm learning? I don't think so.
But there's a new thing you are adding.
Yes, but others can add to that. So you should not believe that you are the only person who can do the work. You should allow other people to come in. So, and there must be a point in time where you have to decide that I've had enough.
It's not because you are afraid that you will lose.
Oh, no.
It's not because you are not happy that you've not been treated well by your party.
No. I've never had a difficulty with.
So you just sat down, reflected, and decided you won't run again?
No, it's not adjust. In fact, in 2016, I almost didn't run again. That decision could have come in 2016, but at that time, I took the position that it would not be nice for when Nana is coming for me to quit, that I needed to at least do that. And there are also some personal problems. My wife had been sick for a while, and the choice of doing MP back and forth, it's just too tedious. 16 years is a long time to be at any place.
How do you juxtapose that against people who say experience drives Parliament and that other
some
countries,
experience?
Yeah.
But you shouldn't think that that's the only experience that drives Parliament.
There are arguments being made that some MPs should be protected. In fact, people would think that you should be one of the people who should be protected if there was any such clause. And yet you are jumping the boat.
I don't know about. I believe personally that most MPs should be allowed to do at least 2 terms. The first term, if you're not careful, you won't learn much. But at least 2 terms. Then be assessed properly. If you're not performing, they shouldn't keep you there. But the more you stay there, and if you're studying properly, you gain experience. I mean, the chairman of my finance committee, yes, 2 terms. Perhaps, even though he's my friend, it's not because he's my friend, but I've never seen any better chairperson of finance committee since I've been in Parliament.
Wow. And he's lost his primaries.
Yes. Because when he came, I took it upon myself and my colleagues to say that this is a brilliant young man. You should give him opportunity to learn, and he will perform. And he has performed. And so
you regret that he's leaving the House?
Oh, yeah.
Which other regrets do you have in terms of people who are leaving the House?
Let me limit myself to the finance committee. He's going, I'm going, Opari Ansan is going. Very brilliant legislator. He's in communications, but he knows what he's doing. There were 2 new people, Ochem Abuaji and Ifa. We have started giving them room to be more experienced, and they are gone. So it's a difficult thing, yeah. But I think Parliament will adjust. But I believe that very soon my party may relook at the Constitution and find a way to. I mean, you should not protect people because of who they are. I mean, I should not be protected because I'm Dr. Akoto Osei. I must deliver. If my constituents think that I'm doing well,
they'll give it to you.
And Parliament agrees that my contribution is good, what is wrong in protecting me?
Who are the regrets you have on the NDC side?
Oh, yes, certainly Yilechire and Inusa.
You don't want them leaving the House?
No, I think Parliament is the loser for them going.
But Yilechire lost his primaries. Inusa is opting out like you are.
That's why NDC should have protected him. Inusa, I think, the frustrations of internal politics, but he's a brilliant legislator.
But you're decrying movement out of the house, and you're doing it deliberately, and you've explained why you're doing so. So what are you going to do after you leave? On 7th January, after the beautiful ceremony at Independence Square?
If the president doesn't sack me, I'll still be in the executive.
Okay, so in 2021, if Akufo-Addo wins and gives you a job again, you will accept?
It's not an if.
No, it's an if.
Akufo-Addo is going to win.
Fine. If he wins, not when, if he wins,
yes.
And he gives you...
If for you.
If
For me, it's when.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
We'll not split heads over this.
Okay.
But I'm still going to use if.
Look, sure.
If he wins and he gives you a job, you would accept. That's what you're saying.
In the executive?
Yes.
No problem.
So you can be a minister. You don't mind being a minister?
Alan Shamate is not in parliament.
Yes.
Also, Anthony Akoto is not in parliament. Cecilia Dapa is not in parliament. So, the Minister of Finance is not in parliament. So you don't mind taking up a job. It's parliament that you are not coming back to. It's parliament that...
If Akufo-Addo wins and NPP crashes out, what would Akoto Osei be doing after 7 January 2021?
I haven't thought about it, but I need some rest.
You should have a plan for rest. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, at my age, if I were a civil servant, I would have retired, isn't it?
That's true.
I would have retired a long time ago.
Will you live in Accra or you go back home to Kumasi?
It depends. I have a house in Kumasi, and most of the time it's not... nobody's in there, but I'll go back and forth. I don't mind resting a bit, and I also suspect that if I wanted to do some consulting, it will be difficult. But I believe in the last 25 years, I've spent a lot of time doing public service. And I think that it's enough. I should not think that I'm the only one who was born to do public service. Since I came back to Ghana, even SEPA was a quasi-public service. You go on radio, you go on TV. These days, I've stopped going to radio and TV.
You're tired?
Yes, too much. Same thing.
From
95 to just maybe last year, every time you call you on radio and TV, you run from one place to another. I mean, I don't think anybody should spend that much time doing that much public service.
It means if you go home, if we call you, you will not mind ourselves.
No. I mean, you called me.
Yes.
And I got on the phone.
Will you write a book, or you have written a book already?
No, I haven't written a book yet. That's something...
You have that plan?
That I'm looking at.
Will you farm?
Farming is a difficult thing. I mean, you really must understand what you're doing and have people that you trust. In terms of books, unfortunately for me, my brother has written a book. And in our family, we don't want to be seen as we are competing, so we allow Ambassador DK.
No, but he is written on diplomatic. You should write on parliament. You should write a book on parliament.
I'll see. I mean, I don't rule anything out.
Okay. Will you travel? Will you travel the world and go and chill? Maybe go to...
Traveling I've done since 2001 up
That's
to
for
now.
Work. This one, you're just going to chill. Just go to...
I can chill in Ghana.
You can chill in Ghana.
Why go to the States? Last time I was in the States, I got locked down.
Yes, you stayed there for 3 months. I didn't
3.5
mention that.
months.
Yeah. How frustrating was that you're a minister
frustrating.
in Ghana and you're locked up in the US?
It wasn't because I was a minister, but I mean, I'm not used to being at home 24/7. It's just not me. After all the work I had done, but I was forced to do that.
Did it affect your ministry?
No. We were communicating. It didn't stop. Of course, the COVID protocol slowed us down a bit, but the office was...
Will you run for president?
No, I don't have that ambition. Even being a parliamentarian is not easy. So I'm wondering...
Who do you tip as flag bearer of MPP after Nana Akufo-Addo?
Not yet. I have not tipped anybody yet.
What do you make of Dr. Bawumia?
Fortunately for him, we have been friends since we worked. When I was the special advisor for Yao, he was the special advisor for the governor. So
your part always
for 8 years we worked together, and now we are also working on the EMT. Brilliant man. He served Akufo-Addo from 2008 to now. I think he's a capable person, but we will know after 2021, soon after 2021, those who are going to.
So you outright don't have a candidate yet?
No.
In Parliament, do you think your people will be properly represented by the gentleman who is replacing you?
He's new, And I don't think it would be fair for people to compare him to me. I went to Parliament more experienced, having worked, retired from teaching in the university. He's a young man, relatively new. Probably this is his first job.
So let's give him a chance.
So people should not try and think that he can fill the hole immediately. I think we should allow him some time to. And as I told him, I'm around. Whatever I can do to assist him.
You're not. Are you on his side? People thought you were supporting Louis Carroll, and because you lost, you have washed your hands off the.
All of them came and sat
in your office
to tell me
you've blessed all of them.
I said, "Go. I'm not supporting anyone. Once you are selected, I'll work with you."
Dr. Anthony Akoto Osei, we wish you a happy retirement and thank you for speaking to us on Face to Face.
Thank you very much.
That's Member of Parliament, voluntary outgoing Old Tafo MP, Minister for Monetary Evaluation. He's actually also outgoing for that one. I'm not sure he wants to serve on that portfolio in the next Akufo-Addo government, if there is a next Akufo-Addo government.
Why do you keep saying if?
I have to say if.